Good morning, Britain, live from Westminster Abbey at 8 o'clock on the 6th of May 2023. It's a momentous day, the day Charles III and his wife Camilla walk through this sheltered entrance, the famous Great West Door, and emerge 2 hours later, crowned King and Queen.
Over the last 1,000 years, there have been 39 coronations here. In 1953, the late Queen Elizabeth was just 27 years old when she entered the Abbey to be crowned. In the next few hours, King Charles, at 74, will become the oldest monarch to assume the throne.
This morning, Hugo Vickers, who has been covering the royal family for half a century, will be telling us why Charles is rather looking forward to the coronation, whilst Camilla most definitely isn't.
And iconic Three-Degree star and His Majesty's favourite singer, Sheila Ferguson, tells us about their 4-decade friendship and reveals how performing at his 30th ruined her love life.
Kate is at Buckingham Palace. Ranvir is at the doors of the Abbey as guests arrive this morning. And Charlotte is at Waterloo Station, where 5,000 military personnel carrying out ceremonial duties have arrived this morning.
And we're live with members of the public, some of whom have camped for days to see this historic event, and the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment, who will escort the royal couple to Westminster Abbey, and then after the coronation, back to Buckingham Palace.
On Coronation Day, live from Westminster Abbey, this is Good Morning Britain, with Ben Shephard and Susanna Reid.
Good morning, Britain. It's just after 8 o'clock. Welcome to our very special programme. In 4 hours at midday, the nation will see the historic crowning of a new king. More than 2,000 guests will file into Westminster Abbey to witness an ancient ceremony that will be seen around the world, but is unique to Britain.
As a young Prince Charles, he was only 4 years old when he watched his mother crowned Queen. Now he's following that tradition, but there will be huge differences in today's coronation.
A more diverse guest list to reflect how society has changed, and for the first time, female bishops will play a leading role.
And even though it is an Anglican ceremony, for the first time, other faiths, including Judaism, Islam, Hinduism and Sikhism, will also play an active part.
Rishi Sunak, the country's first Hindu Prime Minister, will give the first Bible reading and has said the coronation represents a proud expression of British history.
As the longest-serving Prince of Wales, Charles has travelled the world many times, and now, after 7 decades, he's made the journey from a prince to a king.
Despite the forecast of rain, crowds are gathering along the route. The King and Queen will take on their way to be crowned. A huge security operation is gearing up here at the Abbey, of course. 100 heads of states will be gathering for the coronation, which starts in 3 hours' time.
They will be among more than 2,000 guests at the service. Let's have a look at what the day has in store.